All right, guys, another good one here. This is an Indian in Canada who is explaining his views. I think doing a good job. It's worth a reaction to him. I'm going to react to what he says about new Indians coming in. He has an interesting perspective. Let's give him a go.
Yes, we Indians are responsible for a lot of things which are happening these days in Canada. Please allow me to explain it. India had this problem of brain drain. Do you know what it meant? The best brains, the creamy layer of the country was going out of India. But unfortunately, in the case of Canada, I'm very sad to say and experience this that isn't the case anymore. It isn't the creamy layer of India which is coming out to Canada. It is in fact the other way around. In the last couple of years, it's really frustrating to see the kind of people that have been coming over from India. If you're one of them, please don't take it.
Think about that. Isn't that amazing? He said it's a reverse brain drain. So we used to get the cream of the crop. Now we're getting the bottom of the barrel, so to speak. So he's doing a great job so far. Listen to this.
Personally, I may not be talking about you, but rather the 5 or 10% of the people that are coming over. Yes, I have a Canadian passport, but on my face it says that I'm an Indian, and that would be there forever. But I don't want to be identified as one of those people who are creating ruckus here. Earlier, it was so rare to find Indians involved in crimes, but now it is so common. People are making videos how to exploit the food banks and how to escape grocery stores and public transport without paying. Young Dundas Square in Toronto was one of my most favorite places to visit because of the vibe. How happening is it? I'm very sorry to say, but Indians have destroyed it. Again, a small part of those Indians, they keep dancing on Punjabi, on Bhojpuri, on Gujarati songs all the time there, and it is not enjoyable anymore. It is so annoying to watch. Until it was just about enjoying, it was all fine, but I believe it has gone way ahead. We would occasionally go there to see maybe somebody dancing on some Punjabi beats, on some dhol, but now it has got so annoying watching people doing vulgar moves, dancing like crazy. I don't go to that spot anymore. You may say it's just a one off, so let me give you many more examples. Me being an Indian is actually now scared to go to Brampton. I used to go there maybe once every month for a good Indian meal, but now I go there maybe hardly once every 6 months because I'm actually scared to go there. I've seen so many accidents happening. Agitated drivers, same behavior that we used to see in India. They don't follow the traffic rules. I live in the Kitchener-Waterloo area. I've seen Indians jumping the red lights, jaywalking. I've seen them involved in so many crimes in some of the police investigations. And trust me, this wasn't the case 5 years ago. It really breaks my heart when I see something like this. And I know that many Indians might be commenting that it's just people from Punjab who are actually ruining the culture and doing all this stuff. Unfortunately, that's also not the case. Yes, because Canada is famous for Punjabis, that does not mean that they are the only one who are doing this kind of stuff. I've seen Gujaratis, I've seen people from South India, I've seen people from all parts of India actually. So we just can't blame only people from Punjab. We have to take this on ourselves. We have to say that yes, we Indians are the culprits. We Indians are actually destroying the Canadian culture. A big complaint to all those Indians, especially the international students who are working in grocery stores, maybe Walmart, or the food outlets, maybe Tim Hortons or McDonald's. Please learn some sort of customer service from Canadians. If you go to any store, they do greet you with a smile because most of these places have Indians working over there. I don't remember when was the last time anybody greeted me when I went to Tim Hortons or Walmart. They would simply scan whatever you've got, ask if you've got Visa or MasterCard, put it in a bag and give it to you. Even if you say thanks to them, they don't even reply. And it feels so rude. Now, I'm telling this to you as a big brother. I'm an Indian, so you can't say I'm being racist. Please remember that.
Love it. I mean, that, and he just nailed it, right? You can't say he's being racist. And obviously, he wasn't born here. You can tell by his accent, but look at how hard he's trying to fit in, right? He's not like he's not trying to be Canadian in every way, but he loves it and he's calling it out. Like this is an important viewpoint and it's an important type of person and there's many people like this. Not just I showed a hilarious trucker guy who was awesome the other day who was born in like he was more Canadian in the sense that he was born here. So his entire culture is Canadian, right? And he was just slamming it like with f bombs and everything. But this is another good perspective, and he's really highlighting some very interesting things. So I thought it'd be useful to see.
We are ambassadors of India whenever we are outside of the country. If you behave rudely, you don't have proper manners, or you are not very civic, then they would feel that everyone from India is just like that. As far as that video is concerned, where that lady was saying that Indians were pooping at the Vasaga beach, it might be true or it might not be true. Till date, she hasn't been able to prove it. Even the mayor of the
So like this guy's just nailing it, right? And I agree with him. And I said that in the last video. I might go do more of a poop on the beach expose in another video. Okay. But he's right. It might be true, might not be true. My gut feeling, and I think his too, honestly, is that it is true. And I don't know how you're going to like prove it, but I showed in another video, and I'm going to do it. I'll just show quickly what I'm going to show in case you don't watch it later. This guy goes there and he shows like in India, there's people literally showing videos of it. He goes out for a morning run. There's people pooping on the beach. I got to do a whole video on that. So it's not like it doesn't happen. There's all kinds of proof that it does happen. This lady said it did happen, whatever. But like this guy is doing a great job and he's worried about people attacking him. I'd like to raise him up and say, good for you. You're, sharing what the problem is. You're taking responsibility as a culture. That's what I would do if I was somewhere else. Okay. Like if I'm in Thailand, for example, and this has happened, and there's a bunch of, let's say, young Western North Americans that are too drunk on the beach and there's like broken beer bottles. I have seen that behavior before and like the Thais get upset about it and they say it. I don't make excuses about it. I don't even say, "Oh, you don't have proof. You don't have proof there's all these broken beer bottles." I mean, I know what it's like. I've seen it. They saw the big party, they saw the broken glass. Like I get it. It does happen with certain, young people getting too rowdy and going mental. Um, so I'm happy he's just like he's not really making any excuse. I love to hear what everybody thinks. Please subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 quickly so we can take this up to the next level. But I thought this was a good viewpoint that needed to be shared so everybody gets the whole broad range of things. And we'll see you in the next video.